What's going on, Cardinals? My name is Shane Norwood, your lead campus security officer, and this
is 2 Minute Tuesday!
All right, coming to you from Mr. Smith's classroom down here in the 500s, and I'm using this classroom because it presents a series of challenges that you might find in other classrooms, and it really helps illustrate what a safe wall is and how that safe wall may change depending on the situation. So, scenario number one, the assailant is outside in the courtyard area where you enter the classroom. All right, so here's your entry door, and our assailant is outside the door over here in the courtyard area. Now, the purpose of a safe wall is to put students and teachers and staff up against a wall that helps prevent an assailant from being able to see in through a window and tell that there's people in the classroom. All right, so having that in mind, we want to make sure that the assailant can't see through this little window here. Which wall would we use as a safe wall? All right, so we're looking around our classroom here, and those aren't good. I can see right through and see all of that. Those aren't good. Oh, here we go. This wall here, where the teacher's desk is probably the best, because from that little window, if I'm peering in and everyone is huddled down here against these cabinets, I'm probably not going to see them. All right. Now, that presents challenge number two, scenario number two, where this classroom has the added vulnerabilities of being right next to a parking lot, which is outside of these windows, and Fish Street, which is right outside of these windows. Now, these blinds are pulled, so it is going to make it more difficult for an assailant to see inside. But if an assailant were to just, say, blindly shoot through windows, hoping just to hit someone, or trying to shoot the glass out of a window in order to gain entry into a classroom, from these windows here and these windows behind me here, does this still make the best amount of sense for a safe wall? Well, I would say no, it doesn't, because it makes you vulnerable. The whole point of a safe wall is so that if someone is outside, they can't see anyone on the inside. And all it takes is for a crack about this big right over here in the blinds for someone to see in and to see a pretty significant chunk of the classroom. So if the assailant were to be out, say, on Fifth Street, then perhaps it might be wise to change your safe wall to this area. Now, with anything else, this comes with risks, right? Because we only want to move if we absolutely have to, and we only want to move if it makes us safer. And that's where you have to make a best judgment call under the stress of everything that's going on and decide whether or not you're better off leaving the original safe wall and moving or staying put. And with that, thank you so much for everything you do to keep the school safe and for taking things seriously. You guys did a phenomenal job during our real life lockdown last week. We appreciate you. You make security's job a lot easier when you just lock down as you're told and do exactly as you've been trained. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll see you in 2 weeks.